The best primers for makeup. A good makeup primer is like perfectly fitting underwear. It caresses the skin and ensures that everything stays in place. And anything we wear over the primer instantly looks better. Stars who pose on the red carpet and then dance the night away look radiantly beautiful despite the heat, sweat, and stress. How do they do it? The likes of us, on the other hand, can often literally remove our makeup from our perfect complexion just a few hours after applying our makeup. The makeup runs, the foundation no longer covers, but pimples, wrinkles and shiny skin appear. A makeup that lasts a long time, however, is not rocket science, but a question of the right basic work. Makeup artists never work without a primer. And you shouldn't do that anymore. What is a primer? To prime in English means something like priming. A face primer is therefore the primer under the foundation and is therefore often referred to as a makeup base. In contrast to a foundation or makeup, the primer is usually transparent or comes in a milky color, or example greenish or pink, each of which has a different effect. In addition to the primer for the face, there are special eyeshadow bases for eye makeup, but also primers for the lips. What can a primer do? A primer covers the skin like a thin film, not only making it smoother and more even, but also providing it with moisture and care substances. In addition, the consistency of the makeup base is such that the foundation above it can bond well with the primer texture and last longer and better. A primer also works wonders for irregularities or wrinkles. It is placed on the affected areas as a leveling compound and models an even surface, which is then smoothly covered with makeup. On the other hand, if you put a foundation on your complexion without a primer, it will initially be absorbed by the skin, but after a few hours it will be washed out again by the production of sebum and sweat. How do you use a primer? The primer is always applied after care and before makeup. It is important that the day care does not mix with the primer. You should therefore allow 5 minutes to take effect before applying the makeup base. But you should also wait a bit before applying the makeup so that the primer can absorb well and does not mix with the foundation. Incidentally, a makeup primer, unlike a concealer, is not applied selectively, but over the entire face. Which primer suits my skin type? Basically, most primers adapt to normal and combination skin types. However, if you tend to have oily skin, you should make sure to buy mattifying products. In the case of dry skin, the focus is on supplying it with moisture. Mature skin appreciates primers with antioxidants and extra moisture. You can recognize good advice in the drugstore by the fact that you are asked about your skin type. What primers are there? In addition to the usual primers, there are also those that work with special effects. In some primers, for example, color pigments are worked in-house to correct the skin tone in a targeted manner. A green makeup base counteracts redness, for example. Pink nuances are supposed to remove the gray haze from the skin and yellowish tones balance out shadows. There are also primers that work with mother-of-pearl particles or even diamond dust. The particles lay on the skin like small mirrors, reflecting the daylight and making the complexion appear to glow. Such primers are makeup bases and highlighters at the same time. Thank you very much for watching the video.
I hope you liked the video I have prepared for you. If so, it would make me very excited. I do comment and a like, that would encourage me a lot to continue preparing more content. And if you want more useful videos like this, do not forget to subscribe and activate the little bell. Until the next video, have a nice day.